welcome Bill Guertin.
It was July 5th, 2004, 7:55 a.m. I was in the parking lot at the United Center, the sports stadium in Chicago. My heart was racing, my palms were sweaty, and I had absolutely no idea whether or not I would be able to get out of my car. I will never forget that moment. Let me bring you there. It was over 20 years ago, and I was on my way to the United Center to work with the very first ticket sales department of a sports team as a sales trainer. And not just any ticket sales team. This is the 6-time world champion Chicago Bulls, the people that I watched while I was there in the south suburbs of Chicago growing up. Driving up and turning west onto West Madison Street, I was confident, I was ready. But then something happened. As I turned into the parking lot and sitting there in front of me was the iconic statue. Maybe some of you have seen it before. It's a bronze sculpture, actually. It's the Michael Jordan statue. It's MJ one-handing the ball, flying over 2 defenders to be able to slam dunk the ball. Many people have seen it, but for me, it triggered something. I don't know what happened in that car in that moment, but I froze, and my voices inside, those doubts began to creep in.
What are you doing? You can't do this. What if they hate the material? What if they think you're a phony? What if you totally blow up and you possibly teach them something they don't already know?
My legs felt like lead. I had a knot in my stomach. My brain was short-circuiting. I was so confident just a moment ago. What was wrong with me? Have any of you here ever felt that way? Nobody else hears the voices, of course, but for you, they are right there. These voices can be crippling and sometimes get in the way of our work lives, our family and friends, and sometimes even in our alone times. Often, those voices can actually bring us up. They can bring us courage and encouragement that we might need at that moment. But most often, they tend to cripple us. They tend to second guess ourselves, and then we don't go where we want to go. We actually go to a darker place. As I sat there in the car, I happened to notice that someone behind me was pulling in. Oh my gosh, this is somebody that I might be able to be training. I can't let them see me like this. So I closed my eyes and I forced myself to think another way.
You are right here, right now. You were awarded this opportunity. You earned it. This job was given to you for a reason. You've been preparing for this your whole career. Everything you've done leading up to this has prepared you. You're ready. This is your chance. Prove yourself.
My muscles started to relax. My legs came back to normal. My focus was back. I decided this is the moment. Took my bags out of the car, walked past the Jordan statue into Gate 5 on the east side of the stadium. The sales manager was waiting there for me as we went up to the room that he had prepared for us for the next 3 days. And you know what? It went great! It was fantastic. The 3 days were well received, and I still have many friends that were in that very first class of mine that I still converse with today. It was the first of many sessions that I've conducted over 20 years plus in the sports sales industry. But a few years into my career, I began to wonder. I began to look at things a little differently because I'd seen 2 people with equal talents, one who would go on to wild success in the industry when others just kind of fizzled out. And I wondered if there was some connection between here in the car in that parking lot and their success. And so I did the research. I actually asked them. And after dozens of conversations, I found 7 buckets, 7 voices that people were hearing that were preventing them from succeeding at any level. And so I'm really excited to present to you my research and ways in which you might be able to overcome the 7 voices in your life, to be able to move past those debilitating, crippling voices that we hear on occasion and bring you to the life you deserve. Would you like to go along with me? Yes. Excellent. I've prepared a seat for you right here, so let's go.